Oh wait, I should probably wait a minute. Alright, waiting. Hey, my Dorito posters! Hey, my Dorito posters! Are you saying crunchy and tasty and powdered and cheese? Alright, it's time to play more Pokemans Blue. Pokemans, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemans. Alright now. Da-dee-da-dee-da, just wandered about, about Mount Moon. Well, there's sure lots of trainers inside here. We should probably, fight a few of them. Alright, let's duel. Face down, I'm not kidding around. What's that sound? Your pride hitting the ground, and I have come too far to let 'em down. Get up. And now he sent out a Weedle. We are the Weedles. Smoke Weedle every day. Take this, horn attack, go! Yeah, get horny. Yeah, let's get horny. Yeah, look at all that XP I got, yeah. Oh no, he's sending out a Kakuna. Oh no, Kakuna's got one move, and it's very good. It's, almost as good as, it's not quite as good as Metapod, though. I mean, Metapod is better god, yeah. Yeah, my favorite thing about Metapod is it uses Harden. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's favorite thing about Metapod. You got me. Yeah, take that, I stole your lunch money. How do you like that, nerd? Alright now. Alright, let's duel some more nerds. Let's duel some more nerds so steal their lunch money. I know, Lance, drew near. I know. Remember when trainers used to have names? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, horny attack, go! Yeah, we're getting horny for that Clefairy, yeah. No, don't sing! No! I refute that argument! No! Don't sing! No, I'm sleepy! Ow! Stop pounding me in my sleep! No! Stop pounding me in my sleep! No! Stop pounding me! Quit pounding me! Stop pounding me! Imagine getting pounded in your sleep. Pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, the last has been defeated. Nice. I lost! No, I lost! Alright, that's a bigger loss than, than Erica, in the anime. Yeah, we don't talk about anime Erica because, anime Erica is not very good. Alright, what's down this way? Alright, now we have an ad break. We have an ad break happening. No, we have an ad break happening. No, that's not bad. That makes me see it now. Alright, horny attack, go! Yeah, horn attack him in the face. Alright, Pinhead gained 77 experience. La 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 la. Alright, now. Face down. I'm not kidding around. What's that sound? Oh no, Team Rocket! We, Team Rockets, are Pokemon gangsters. No, not Pokemon gangsters! No. Oh, remember when Team Rocket used to have whips, kind of imply that they're animal abusers? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, eat my horny attack, yeah. We're getting nice and horny for Sandshrew. Good thing you went for scratch and, not sand attack. Alright now, horn attack him, yeah. Sandshrew has been defeated. Alright, Pinhead has got lots of levels. Oh no, he's about to send Rattata. Alright now, watch out for Rattata. Alright now. Alright, yeah. Kinda nice to see a Team Rocket member use something that's not a poison type. Oh yeah, this is before, this is before Dark types, by the way. Yeah, Dark types didn't get introduced until Gen 2. So, they're gonna be mostly using poison Pokemon. Alright now, get him in the face with a horn attack. Yeah, get horny. Alright, Pinhead has leveled up to 22. Who you calling Pinhead? I blew it. That's right, get wrecked, Team Rocket. Get wrecked, Team Rocket. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Team Rocket. Get wrecked, Team Rocket. Get wrecked, Team Rocket. That's right, get wrecked, Rocket Gang. Alright, I found an HP up. Nice. It's not quite as good as a PP up. Yeah, You know, that's not quite as good as a PP up. That's what she said last night. Yeah, if you know, you know. Whoa, a level 7 Geodude? No way, man. Alright, let's bubble him. Yeah, bubbles. Tiny bubbles everywhere. Make me happy anywhere. Yeah, how you like that? Hey, thank you for the lurk, Pathogen. Thank you, Pathogen, for the lurk. Alright, now let's duel some more nerds. I'm sure there's more nerds down here we can bully. What? Don't stick up on me. I ain't sticking up on you. Oh no, it's an actual super... Oh no, it's an otaku. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna smell like anime and bad life decisions. Alright, we have to be careful. Magnemite knows Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sort of like Kyle from Street Fighter. Oh no, he's going for tackle. Alright, bubble time. Yeah, let's make those tiny bubbles everywhere. Yeah. Ha! Magnemite defeated. By the way, this is before Magnemite was, you know, a steel type. Alright, not that it matters because water is neutral to it. Yeah, Voltorb, we're gonna get one of those. We're gonna get one of those later. We will eventually get a Voltorb. Now it's going for tackle. Ow. Watch out, Voltorb have the ability to blow up on you. They kind of damn it. Then see it blow up in your face, yeah. Alright, Squirtle. Alright, Squirtle is leveling. Alright, my Squirtle is leveling up. Yeah. Alright, another wild Pokemon draws near. Alright, now let's duel. Alright, let's rock. First we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll, then we're gonna go, let it go, let it go. X gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you. Alright, now. Take that potion! Yeah, potions! Nope. Alright. Alright, let's duel. Face down, we're not kidding around. What's that sound? You're probably hitting the ground, and I have come too far to let him go. Get up, get up, get up. Face down, we're not kidding around. What's that sound? You're probably hitting the ground, and I've come too far to let him down. Alright, now, we got a rare candy. Nice. Alright, now, let's duel this nerd. Come on, nerd. Alright, now. I'm on my way to Cerulean City. Alright, now. Oh no, he's sending out a Caterpie. By the way, why do you not have a Barfree yet? They fully evolved at level 10. Yeah, don't you know how Caterpies work? Get yourself a Butterfree. Funny enough, there is one bug catcher, you know, who does have a Butterfree. No, he's summoning Metagod. No! Metagod's, you know, so hard. No! No, it's gonna harden. No, it's so hard. Alright, Squirtle is leveled up to 22. Nice. Alright, now. He's about to send out Caterpie. No. No, he's about to send out Caterpie. Alright, now. Hey, turn it off! Get off of there. Alright, let's pound the Caterpie before it, you know, starts shooting its sticky threads at it. Start shooting its sticky shots at us. Yeah, I like that. Oh no, sticky shots. Yeah. You know, that's just what Caterpie do. They shoot sticky shots at you. And he found an escape rope. Nice. Oh no, we're up against another file. Villain. Oh no, it's a Geodude. Oh no, we gotta be careful. Geodude are like Geodestar. No, Geodude. No. I know, our team is very poorly equipped so you don't deal with Geodudes. No, alright now. Since we mostly know normal attacks. Alright now, hit him with a big bubble. Yeah, bubble, how do you like them tiny bubbles? Alright now, another adversary made pure. Another adversary purified. Alright now. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Alright. Alright now. Last draws near. No, she's saying out Oddish. I know, it's gonna probably toxify me or make me paralyzed. Or it's trying to absorb me. No, it's trying to absorb me. Alright, we need to pound the weed. We need to pound the weed Pokemon. The weed Pokemon. Yeah, it's very funny because Oddish really is the weed Pokemon. No, she's sitting out at Billsprout. Yeah, Billsprout, is Pokemon number 69, by the way. What? That's actually true. Uh-oh, it's going for growth. Alright, oh no, its special is rising. That's not good. Hey, Poncho Alphonse, thank you for following. Yeah, alright now. We defeated the last and we got ourselves a new follower. Nice. Nice, we got ourselves a follower. I recognize you. You're the one that spreads all that false information about me. You're the one that spreads all the false information about me. I am not a Cinderito. I am not a Cinderito. Suck your brat. Alright, now we got one of Indomine's detractors in chat. How do you guys like the artwork, by the way? I've been commissioning quite a lot of it, so it might get overwhelming for a little bit. But, I think it's, I think it all turned out really well, yeah. I mean, I especially like that. I especially like that one corn outfit. You guys know the one, right? Yeah, that corn outfit was real nice. It's an indie. I'm not... Alright, now. Hey, Lightning Boomer, what's up? Alright, now, we're up against a bunch of Zubat. Alright, now. That's a lie. I don't lie. I might be say it's 50% truth, but never lie. I mean, that means you lie 50%. It's fine. Don't worry, as a fairy, we're very good at, saying, saying, 50% of the truth all the time. And, technically not lying. I guess caves, the most infamous places. Yeah, we're gonna encounter, like, over 9,000 Zubat. Luckily, bats are one of my favorite animals, yeah. I mean, they're a mammal that can fly. Yeah, plus they remind me of Batman. Batman. They remind me of Batman. Alright, oh no! Rocket Gang! Oh no, Team Rocket! We're pulling a big job in here. Get lost, kid. Oh no. Oh no, Team Rocket. Oh no. So this ain't the family. Well, at least you got my species right. Unfortunately, I'm not a Zubat. Oh no, he sent out a level 12 Zubat. Oh no. He's probably gonna know Supersonic or something. Alright now, pound that thing. Yeah, pound it. We need to pound the bat. Wait, pounding the bat is what you guys want to do. I mean, pretend I didn't say anything. I said nothing of the sort. Alright, it's about to use Ekans. Uh-oh. Oh no, I remember Ekans. It's gonna use Wrap, isn't it? Ugh, bad. That's gonna be really annoying. Rocket Crunch for gonna... No! They're wrapping me! Ow, they're wrapping me! No! Ekans' attack continues. Ow, they're wrapping me! No! I don't like this. I don't like this. Wrap is a... Back when, Wrap was, a very, annoying stall tactic. Yeah, when the Rocket transferred to BTSM. Yeah, I think it's to imply that they're animal abusers, but it makes them look like they came from, a particular sort of club. Alright, Doritos level 22. Yeah, we named Clefairy the cute, fairy Pokemon, Dorito. That gets engaging in some nice hentai. No! 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 Oh, get your mind out of the gutter! Get your mind out of the gutter! Re! And he found TMO1. Nice. Oh yeah, and then this rock is, an ether. Nice, we found an ether. That'll come in handy later. Oh no, Ekans, Ekans is, wrapping me. No, I don't want to be wrapped by a snake. I don't want to be wrapped by a snake unless it knows hypnosis. I mean, I don't want to be wrapped by any snake. No. Cool, I got 100 experience points for beating the Paris. Nice. Snake in the bat. No. I mean, that technically reminds me of, fighting the Fangs or Orochi, they're full of people who, very, very much like snakes. I can get snakes with hypnosis in your house. No. What have I done? It's not like I said something sus on purpose to, bait people. Did you come here to explore too? No, we're up against... Oh no. Alright, we're up against youngster Joey. He's probably gonna send out his top percentage rats at it. Hey, look, it's the top percentage Rattata. Alright, let's peck it in the face. Yeah, peck it in the face. Along with 9001 reindeers will get you. Reindeer. Yeah, bird up. It's bird girl. Alright, now, bird is the word, and we're gonna bird up. Bird up. Bird up. Yeah, take that. Yeah, take that. Take that, you Rattatas. Alright, now, youngster Joey's about to use Zubat. Alright, no, he's sending out his top percentage Zubat. It's probably got, you know, all the correct IVs. Alright, now, bird up, alright. Bird up! Another adversary successfully pure. Alright, now. Too much bird energy is dangerous. Too much pink energy is dangerous. Alright, now, let's pick the Zubat to death. You get picked by the superior fight. No, man, the bats are being bullied again. No, I don't like the anti-bat propaganda. No. Why do video games always do this? They always portray the bats as the bad guys. Yeah, I can swear to you that bats are beautiful and amazing creatures, and also awesome and sexy. And I mean, awesome and sexy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Alright, now, I need found a moonstone. Nice. We can get ourselves a Nidoking. But we're not gonna do that just yet. We need to do that sort of after me. Well, you shocked me. You're just a kid. Uh-oh, we're up against a hiker. He's probably gonna have some tough, rugged rock types. Like a rock. Like a rock. Like Ford. Alright, now, pick him to death with me. Alright, now. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's going for tackle. Ow. Alright, it may not be very effective, but we're gonna peck him. Yeah, crit on him. Ow, he's gonna tackle me. Ow. Now I'm getting tackled by a Geodude. Alright, another adversary made here. He's about to use Geodude. Alright, I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Alright, now, go, Geodude. Alright, now, time to switch. Time to switch it up. Nintendo Switch. Yeah, not. Alright, bubble time. Yeah, take a bubble bath. Geodude may be rock hard, but you know, it's no match for my Squirter. I know he's sitting on Onix. Wait, a level 20 bird versus level 7. No! I am not Dorito J. Miss the Third. That's not my name. And I am not a Dorito. I am not a Dorito, and I am not no, that's not my name. I mean, Joey would probably win some battles if he went with the Fierce Strats. I mean, that is true, yeah. Yeah, youngster Joey would probably win if he went with Fierce Strats. You know, yeah. That way his Rattata could be in the top percentage of everything. It could even beat Arceus. You know, unless Arceus has extreme speed. But who runs Arceus with extreme speed? You know, people that are probably afraid of, Fierce Strats. It's for those people that it's a spicy tech they use against people who use Fierce Strats. Alright, now, time to go back to the entrance and, heal up. Wait, how much levels do I... Alright, how much experience do I need? I still need quite a bit of experience on, Bird Up. Alright, Bird Up, it's Bird Girl. No, it's Geodude! No, Geodude! Oh, no. Rocks! Fierce Strats always work? I mean, not against Extreme Speed. Not against Extreme Speed because it has higher priority than, Quick Attack. Yeah, luckily there's no such thing as held items in, Gen 1. There's no such thing as abilities, or there's no such thing as Endeavor or Focus Sash in Gen 1. In fact, there's no such thing as held items for abilities. There's no such thing as in fact, there's barely even Ghost or, Dragon types. Yeah, Ghost and Dragon in, Gen 1 is, only represented by the, the Ghastly line and, the Dratini line. Which, kind of sucks, which, is kind of bad. But, then dragons became, like, super OP back in Gen 5, and then they have to, reintroduce, fairy type, which are immune to dragons. You know, and a lot of people are really salty about that for some reason. I mean, they probably, and Haxorus kind of fell off. And Hydreigon kind of fell off a little bit, yeah? No, though Hydreigon will always be cool because it looks like Ghidorah. Also, it'll always be iconic because of Gedis. Gedis. Yeah, Gedis is probably one of the better Pokemon villains. Granted, he did get some villainy by pretending to be an animal rights activist. You know, sort of like PETA, sort of like what PETA pretends to be. In fact, I'm pretty sure Team Plasma was based on PETA. Gen 1 was no. Yes, PETA, no. Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I'm the one that brought up PETA. Yeah, PETA pretend to be animal rights activists, but, they have more in common with animal abusers. I mean, they do kidnap, steal pets from people's yards, and, kill them in their high kill shelters. Yeah, they're not good. They're not good people. They're like the autism speaks of animal rights activists, or like the vegan teacher of vegans. Yeah, probably vegan teacher's probably gonna complain to me if she ever sees the video and be like, "Ree, let's get anime Batgirls, blaspheming me." Oh no, the infamous level 16 Raticate that, is somehow fully evolved, despite being underleveled. This Team Rocket member is, doing something super evil. He is using action replay, which is like a no-no according to, Game Freak. No, he's using quick attack. Ow. No, he's using quick attack. Ow. Alright, now pick him to death. Yeah, pick him to death with ducks. No, he's going for Tail Whip. Ow, my defense. No, he's going for quick attack after using Tail Whip. No, that's gonna really sting. And it knows Hyper Fang. That is true. Nothing beats Giovanni. Yes, Pokemon PETA were the worst. I mean, Giovanni at least is honest about his goals, really. Although, to be fair, Giovanni is probably the most realistic, Pokemon villain. Although Giovanni is probably the most realistic Pokemon villain, which is probably why he, is probably the most effective one. I mean, he didn't want to take over the world, or, mess with the environment, or, pretend to be an animal rights activist. He just wanted to, exploit Pokemon for money. He's completely honest and blunt about what he is, and, he knows what he does. Probably, my favorite Pokemon villain. Probably my favorite Pokemon villain would probably be like Gedis or Lusamine, though. Sorry for everybody. Probably followed by Giovanni. Probably followed by Giovanni and maybe Cyrus. I mean, Cyrus, I was kind of joking about him basically being a Scientologist or a Cyberman in disguise. Get that cash with the Pokemon, except that one Pikachu. Yeah, that's true, Whoa, is that a level 12 Clefairy? Whoa, we encountered a wild Clefairy, and it's like level 12, but we already got a wild Clefairy. I already got a Clefairy from the wild. No, it's growling at me. How does a Clefairy even growl anyway? It must sound really cute. Or, it must sound really, really scary, yeah. I mean, it's enough to scare all the dragon types away, yeah. It's really scary towards those dragons, yeah. Yeah, how many years have, Team Rocket been after that one Pikachu? Yeah, you see, Ash won that World Championship once. That means, Pikachu must be really, really super duper strong. Which means we need to redouble our efforts on the double to, get captured at Pikachu. Now it's using Supersonic. Ow. No, we don't want you to use Supersonic. Get out your Zubat. No, we're pulling another bat again. No, that makes me sad. Yeah, we took like 2 steps and we're already in another encounter. Already in another encounter, and we just took 2 steps. Alright now, Squirt. Alright now, Squirter. Squirt him with a little water. Yeah, crit on him. Alright, another adversary successfully pure. Gotta love those. Team Rocket will find the fossils and revive and sell them for cash. Yeah, at least Team Rocket are very honest about their goals. Alright, Rocket current, send out Rattata. Of course they send out Rattata, it's one of their signature Pokemon. Kinda forgot bats are weak against water. No, we're not weak against water. Bats do not have a weakness towards water. That's not true. That's, false information. you guys have seen me wear a swimsuit. That's not true. That's not true. You guys have seen me wear a swimsuit. It's not true. Bats are not stinky. Now I'm getting confused now. Oh, whoops. Alright. Alright, send out Clefairy. Ow, it's leeching me. Ow, it's sucking Dorito. No, it's sucking Dorito's health. Alright, now it's time to pound the bat. Pound the bat. Alright, that sounded unintentionally sus, I'm not gonna lie. No, man. What's a Super Snake? No, what's a Super Snake? I don't know, whoa, what's going on? Alright, what do we got here? Alright, we have alright, now level 9 Zubat draws near. Alright, now time to send out my Wartortle. Alright, now water gun. Yeah, water gun. Alright, now another adversary, made here. No, wait. We encountered another Zubat. I mean, gotta love the encounter rate of Zubats in here. I mean, there's like a 99% chance of encountering a Zubat and a 1% chance of, encountering anything else, and like a 0.1% of chance of, encountering a Clefairy. Anyway, dude, there was a Moonstone over here. I'm old enough to have played, Red, Blue, and Yellow on my teens. Alright, now, hey, stop. I found these fossils. They're both mine. Alright, now we're gonna have to battle a Super Nerd. Alright, now we're gonna have to battle the Super Nerd who's like a manga villain or something. No, he sends out Grimer. No, it's all grimy. Ugh. Alright, now, watch out. It's probably... Yeah, good thing it's not a Alolan Grimer. No, it's using Disable now. My water gun was disabled. No. My water gun got disabled. Why is it that Disable in this game, works whenever the enemy uses it, but never when I use it? Alright, he's about to send out Voltorb. Dude, could have shared. No, I think he's working with Team Rocket. I don't think villains, have a concept known as sharing. Unfortunately. Yeah, probably sure if I beat him in battle, though. Alright, now, Horn Attack, go! Yeah, get horny for the ball. Now it's going for the ankle. Ah, crit me. It crit me for like 3 damage. Alright, now tackle him to the ground. Instead lost to go to review his NES games. Alright now, pin it. Alright now, he's about to send out Coughing. Oh no. No, not Coughing. Alright now, in honor of Ash and Team Rockets, in numerous battles, we're gonna send out Pikachu against, the Coughing. No, I'm not horny. That's, fake news. Don't believe the misinformation. Alright, now we're gonna Thundershock him. No, he's going for Tackle. Alright, too bad you didn't go for Sludge or too bad you didn't go for Smog or Toxic. Alright, what? Sludge. Team Rocket would have gone for Smog or Sludge. You want the Helix fossil. I mean, what? Alright, do we go with Lord Helix or do we go with the False Prophet? Well, I mean, do we go with God or Satan? Well, obviously I gotta go with Satan. Obviously I'm gonna go with the dome fossils, go and get with Satan. Yeah, I went with Satan. Yeah, suck on it. Yeah, suck on it, Lord Helix followers. Yeah, suck on it, Lord Helix, or suck on it, Helix followers. You're a bunch of dirty normies. You're a bunch of dirty normies. Helix followers are a bunch of dirty normies. Helix followers are normies. Yeah, Satan, yeah. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Oh no, it's a red Tina. No, we don't like we don't like rants. No, it's a rat. Alright, now, I'm hoping for a cat, not a rat. No, it's going for quick attack. Ow. No, it crit on me. Ow. Oh, no. Alright now, I know there's Meowth in this grass. And Meowth has this very useful ability. And Meowth, becomes Persian, which is very useful because it has this cool move called Slash. But in Gen 1 is like a guaranteed crit, a guaranteed crit because it, calculates speed for crit damage. Oh, Inabin's raiding! Inabin! Weren't rats and bats, cousins without hats? I mean, bats are more noble, bats and rats are, considered, very, important animals in the Chinese zodiac or something. So they're both, like, super awesome. Sunbun is in the house! Yeah, that's true! Inabin's in the house! And he's, like, super tsundere and cute. He's, like, the cutest, most adorable tsundere bunny ever. The cute bunny is here. Wild cute bunny raid! Wild cute bunny raid! Remember when that was a big meme on Twitter? Even I got on it. Yeah, Inabin, the cutest bunny is in the house. Cute bunny. Cute, adorable bunny. Cute, adorable bunny. Cute, adorable bunny. Cute, tsundere bunny. Cute, tsundere bunny. By the way, welcome on in from Inabin's chat, you guys already know me, don't you? I mean, obviously you do. I mean, obviously you know all about me. I'm into bunny, I'm actually a superhero. Yeah, and also I am an arc, it's from, like, I got it from Riviera. And yes, I am a magical girl with the power of the moon, yeah. Alright, now. I'm like the heavily discounted version of Sailor Moon. Yeah, basically. Alright, now it's Sandshrew. No, it's Sandshrew. Alright, Sandshrew is a good ground type. Now it's going for Slash. I mean, alright. I mean, Sandshrew is a good ground type, but I think Dugtrio is a little bit better. Of course, I know that. No, I'm not cute. It's not Tsundere, not pocket size. Don't pay attention to any of the bunny's fake news. The bunny is spreading misinformation. The bunny is spreading misinformation. The bunny is spreading misinformation. No, I don't fit in a jar. I'm not jar sized. Yeah, don't listen to the fake news. Don't listen to the fake news going on in chat. Lots of you guys are, brainwashed by SIN. And SIN, spreads fake news, misinformation, and lies. They're the #1 trusted source of misinformation, Earth Eye. Alright, I definitely remember there being, Alright, I remember there being a rare candy around here. Alright, that rare candy will come in handy later. Alright, now, Source, trust me, bro. Alright, I will come back for... Alright, now, might as well go to the Pokemon Center. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Alright, now, we need to catch ourselves a Bellsprout. So we can have the second best, grass type in the game. Well, I mean, too bad we can't get Vileplume and, Pokemon Blue. Oddish used to be one of my favorite Pokemon, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it now because, it's the weed Pokemon. What, Gary Oak? No! My dick! No! It's my dick! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me show you what I've caught. Yeah, Indy. Oh no, it's Gary. It's Blue. It's Gary motherfucking Oak. My dick wants to fight. Alright, I thought you caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Oh no, he caught a Pidgeotto. Oh, Pidgeotto. Alright, now pick him to death. Yeah, I got a flying... Oh no, it's going for Sand Attack. Ow, no! My accuracy! Stop Sand Attacking me, no! Don't Sand Attack me, no! Alright, now it's going for Quick Attack. Alright, please stop missing! There we go, finally. Stop Sand Attacking me, no! Stop Sand Attacking me! No, stop Sand... Alright. Now I'm being Sand Attacked to death. Alright, there we go. We broke through the accuracy debuff. Endorito, Indiana... No. I am not Endorito... I am not Endoritos... No. Endoritos Richard. I am not Endorito. You know those birds will sand battle their prey? Alright, now. He's about to use Abra. Alright, now I'm gonna switch up my Pokemon. Alright, now. What Pokemon do I want? Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, now. I'm sending out Dorito. Alright, now. Time to send out the cute fairy Dorito. Now it's trying to teleport, but it doesn't. Alright, now. He'll probably have Kadabra later, so that's gonna be, kind of rough. Alright, now. Abra has been defeated. He's about to use Richana. Alright, we gotta be careful. It knows Hyper Fang. It's only level... Alright, now, oof. Yeah, no, it's Hyper Fang, which is pretty rough, not gonna lie. Alright, now. Alright, it's going for Hyper Fang, really stings. Alright, Hyper Fang really stings, not gonna lie. Alright, he's about to go for Bulbasaur. Oh, he hasn't evolved his starter yet? Well, I managed to evolve my starter. Poor kid trying to go to my Big Bad Dorito. Won't let him. Oh no. Alright, now let's use Poison Sting on his Bulbasaur. Not very effective. No. No, that's not good. Alright, now. Alright, now let's run attack. Ooh, critical hit. And we crit him to death. Nice. Alright, nice, Pinhead. Yeah, Pinhead won. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Yeah, give me your lunch money, nerd. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's house and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invited the Pokemon Sword system on the PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. No. No, stop calling me horny. I'm not horny. I ain't horny. I ain't horny. No. Why am I being accused of things that I'm not doing? Right, we are Horn Attack. We are, using Horn Attack, which is, technically very horny. Yeah, stick the sharp horn into the bulb, in between the bulb. Stick the sharp horn in between the bulbs. And do critical damage, yeah. Alright, now it's time to battle Nugget Bridge trainers. This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? Alright, let's duel. Face down, I'm not kidding around. What's that sound? You're probably hitting the ground, and I've come too far to let them down. Get up, get up, get up. We're all here for the scene. And it seems it's gonna be me walking away with my new crown. Oh no, he's summoning Weedle. Smoke Weedle every day. Yeah, I like to roll up Weedles inside of a blunt and, smoke them. Yeah, there we go. No. I am not Cool Ranch. I am not Cool Ranch. I don't have Cool Ranch powers. That is, a bunch of misinformation spread by supervillains. It's spread by supervillains they're evil henchmen, yeah. Yeah, that's a bunch of misinformation. Remember, you guys have been listening too much to SIN, and SIN spreads fake news about Noble and heroic figures like me. Yeah, we crit on the Pidgey. Yeah, I like that. Get crit on. Yeah, Bird is level 23. Nice. Les is about to use female Nidoran. She's just saying that to hide the fact that she... No, I don't have the powers of Cool Ranch. That is, fake news. Here comes Horny with the bird up. No. Alright, I'm gonna send out Ash. Alright, Pikachu is very good at dealing with poison types. I mean, it's very good at, beating Ekans and coughing. And, also wheezing, and, I know. Nidoran's going for tackle. No. Alright, Thunder Shock him. Yeah, shock it. Alright, let's put a shock to their system. Another adversary Makepeer. Again, we aren't really killing people. We're just knocking out their pets and, stealing their money from them. We're just knocking out their pets and, robbing them of their money. It's cool. No, I ain't Cool Ranch or Cool Whip. I ain't anything of the sort. That's not true. I am not either of those things. Stop spreading misinformation. I'm having, lies of misinformation be spread about me every day. Yeah, I blame SIN. I know, it's going for quick attack. Ow. I was gonna get that normal stand. Get off me, Fly. Get out of here, Fly. Stop bothering me. Alright now, Ash is getting... Alright now. No, he's about to send out Ekans. Alright now, we're about to get wrapped. Alright, we're about to get wrapped. Because of course we are. Oh no, we're gonna get wrapped. No, we're getting wrapped. Ekans' attack continues. Yeah, Ekans is kind of really annoying in this game. No. No, I am not, no, she's clear. No, I am not a Cool Ranch Dorito. That's not true. And of course it gets 5 turns of the wrap. Why would it not? Yeah, get out of here, Fly. Alright, now he's sending out... Alright, now, Youngster Joey is sending out his top percentage, Zubat. Alright, now, let's put a shot to his system. Yeah, how you like that? Get Thunder Shock to the face. Another adversary Makepeer. Get off me. No, I am not cool. I am not a Cool Ranch Dorito. That's not true. I am not Cool Ranch. That is, misinformation and fake news. I am not Cool Ranch. You can't deny your... No, I'm not 60% corn. I am 0% corn because I'm not a resident of the realm of food. Only residents of the realm of food can, be 60% corn. I come from the fairy tale reality, yeah. Originally I come from the fairy tale reality, but I did have to flee to the moon, so I mean, I haven't been to, but I have, revisit, the fairy tale reality, kind of recently, so, I did do that for work, being a superhero and all that. Saving dimensions and all that from, living a night. No, it's scratching me. Ow. Alright, let's go for that Stamp Thunder Shock, yeah. No, we're gonna get toxic! No, we're gonna get poisoned by the poison sting. Ow! No, we're gonna get toxic! Why am I toxic? Alright, Asha. Alright, now. No, get out of here. We're in Doritos like 97% corn. No, I am 0% corn. I am not Dorito. I am a bat. That bats are not made of corn, guys. Oh no, we're up against a junior trainer. No, he's sending out a Mankey. Ooh, whoa, this Mankey is pretty tough, not gonna lie. Alright, we might as well go for a quick attack. Critical hit, nice. Now it's using Leer, but it failed. Alright, nice, it failed the Leer. Alright, oh no. Karate Chop, ow! Whoa, alright, yeah, that was basically a guaranteed crit. Yeah, Karate Chop is basically a guaranteed crit. Alright, Ash is level 23. And he defeated Junior Trainer. Oh, too much. Alright, now. No, I'm not 2% hot air, and I'm not 1%, I'm not 1% Cold Whip, and I'm not 97% corn. I am 0% any of those things. I have... Oh, Lightning Boomer, thank you for subscribing! Half a number, half a year, it's also needed. Mesos. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I highly appreciate it. Alright, I'm just gonna go back and heal real quick because Pikachu's kind of in bad shape because, they got crit on by a Mankey. Mankey decided, I want to crit, I'm gonna crit. So I kind of need to, I kind of need to put my pork Pikachu in, the Pokemon Center. We have to be nice to our pets, yeah. We have to be nice to our our army of, pets that will become, tough, rugged, monsters, yeah. That are not cute or adorable in any way. Sort of like how I am, tough and rugged and not cute in any way. No, I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Stop spreading misinformation. You just earned a fabulous prize, and you received a nugget. Nice. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Wait. Want to join? No, I don't want to join. Get out of here. We don't join super villains. We don't join villains. Are you sure? Come on, join us. No way. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need 10 fencing. Uh-oh. I might capture you for 5 minutes, and if anything happens, I'll kill everything and then the cute bat. No, I'm not Bat Dorito or Sucky Brat. No. I'm not even a Sucky Bat or a Succubus. No. Oh no, he's gonna make us an offer we can't refuse. Sort of like the Godfather. My favorite Godfather is Joe Wheeler because he's the Godfather of games, eh? Alright, Dorito, get near alright now. Slap that stink silly. Yeah, double slap. Come on, get more double slap. One more. Now it's Poison Sting. Ow, we're gonna get toxic. Alright, pound of Stink. Yeah, take that. You're not gonna rat meat today. Alright now, send out your next Pokemon. Alright, yeah, sending out two Bat. Oh no. Alright now, pound the bat. Alright, everybody press A to pound the bat. No, it's trying to suck me. Now the bat is trying to suck Dorito. At least don't use hentai on you. No, we're not getting wrapped and hypnotized by a snake. What is with people's, obsession with, that one snake from, the Jungle Book anyway? With your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket. Yeah, goodbye. We aren't, no, we're not joining. No, there's no hentai. No hentai. There's no hentai. What are you guys talking about? There's no hentai. What are you guys talking about? There's no hentai. No hentai. Yeah, watch out for, Caterpie sticky strings. Yeah, it's trying to make me all hot and sticky. I mean, then don't get reindeered. We're not gonna get reindeered. We're never gonna get reindeered, no. Alright, I'm not gonna get reindeered. Alright, now, here comes Junior Trainer. Alright, he's gonna send out his Fiancina. It's unreal. No, there's no hentai. No, that's not all hentai, I swear. It's not all hentai, it's just that, no, it's hyper fanging me. Ow, it's fanging me. Ouch. It's just that, it's sort of like, it's just that some of the things in Divine's world are sort of like, have you guys seen Totally Spies? You should have saved this guy for the Mew glitch. No, this guy's the wrong one for that glitch. Alright, no, we only hit 2 times. Now we're getting wrapped! No, it crit on me! It crit on me too! No, it crit on me! No, Ekans' attack continues, no! Stop wrapping me! No! No, we're not getting hentai. No, we're not getting hentai by snakes. We're not gonna go Dragon's Crown on. We're not gonna go Dragon's Crown on a Dorito. No. I need some food. I'll get back. No, ow. Why are you getting corn chip? I know you're making a Dorito meme. You're not. You can't fool me. You're trying to make a Dorito meme. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because I am not a Dorito. I am not in any way, shape, or form a Dorito. Yay, it's Metagod! Alright. My favorite thing about Metagod is when it uses Harden. Yeah, Harden. Yeah, it's gonna get nice and hard. No. Alright now, what's the next Pokemon? Come on, Bellsprout. No, it's Caterpie. Get out of here, Caterpie. We want to catch ourselves a Bellsprout. Hey, remember when, you know, you had to walk in tall grass to, you know, find Pokemon? Now they're out in the open on the field and you can see what they are. And be able to capture them pretty easily. Smell you later. No. Oh no, I'm not a Dorito. I don't smell like Doritos. Oh. If you're going to sleep though, yeah, if you're going to sleep, goodbye, good night. Alright now, let's get horny. You pierce them, then you pierce them after they get hurt, you made them horny with the horn attack? I mean, Nidoking. Wait until Nidoking, you know, gets horn drilled, then we're really gonna get horny. Then we're gonna really get horny. Horny. Yeah, VTubers say a lot of sus things, by the way. Hey, look, it's Bellsprout! Oh, it's level 14. Alright. Alright, now, which move will be the least effective? Alright, let's go with Tackle. Oh, wow, we crit on it. Alright, it's going for growth. Alright, I need to capture this Pokemon. Oh, yeah, it's the one. Yeah, it's Pokemon number 69 is actually Bellsprout, by the way. Alright, now, we called ourselves a Bellsprout. Do you want to give a nickname to Bellsprout? Alright, Alright, I have the perfect name in mind. Alright, now, Flash. No, I don't know if there's enough letters. Oh wait, there's just enough letters. Flashlight. Yes, I swear I'm an adult, guys. The Finance Pokemon. No. Alright, we caught ourselves a Bellsprout. Nice, we caught her. No, it's another one of the Pokemon number 69. Alright, go, Flashlight. Alright, now. Oh, we got Fang Whip. Nice. We got Fang Whip. Alright, Pinhead, get in there. Alright, now, we need Pinhead to, you know, deal with the fines. Oh no, it's going for growth. Oh no, it's, you know, raising its special. Alright, now, let's get horny. Oh no, what? No, my Horn Attack missed. No, my Horn Attack, you know, got that, you know, 1% chance to miss. Alright, now. We defeated the Hentai Pokemon with the power of horniness. Yeah, we defeated it with the power of horny. Alright, now another adversary, you know, made here. Yeah, you know that Bellsprout is Pokemon number 69? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, and also, you know who Pokemon number 666 is? You would think it's Giratina, but no, it's not. It's actually Phyphilion. Which means that Phyphilion is actually Satan. By the way, we picked the Dome Fossil, by the way, because, you know, hail Satan. Alright now. Alright now. All hail Flareon! All hail Flareon! Yeah, the Dome Fossil is... Alright now. Dome Fossil is the real prophet, you know, Lord Helix is a fake! Yep, it's a pretty butterfly, yeah. Yeah, pretty butterfly, you know, it's satanic. A pretty satanic butterfly. But you know, there's quite the distinction. Cool, we got another TM nice. Hail Satan. Alright, now we need. Alright, we need to avoid. Alright, we need to avoid. Alright, now we need to avoid the trainer. You know, with the slowpoke. You know, specifically for the mute glitch. Alright, I think it's one of the dudes. You know what? Wait, that's like a ginger or something. I don't know. He's some of the. Alright. Oh, that Onyx, you know, looks pretty tough. No, stop binding me. No. Now Fleshlight can't move. No, Onyx attack continues. No. No, I don't like this. Alright, please stop. Please stop doing that. Of course it gets a full 5 turns, why would it not? Of course it gets a full 5 turns of that. Alright, why would it not? Alright, Fleshlight is level 15 now. Fleshlight learned Poison Powder. Alright, we defeated the Hiker. Of course it gets the full 5 turns of, you know, Bind. Why would it not? Thanks for getting the full 5 turns of Bind on me. Alright, might as well use a potion, I guess. Alright, we need to avoid the first... Alright, well, I'm pretty sure, you know, the trainer that has the Slowpoke is one of the gingers, yeah. Alright, we need to battle this last. Alright, Male Nidoran. Alright, we need to switch things up. Alright, let's send in Squirter. Hopefully it doesn't go Poison Sting. Of course it went for Leer, why would it not? Alright, Water Gun. Alright, now let's squirt on it. Of course it goes for Poison Sting. And of course I get poisoned, why would I not? Of course I get poisoned by the Poison Sting. Alright, now I think I will change up my Pokemon. Well, at least Pinhead can't be poisoned. At least Pinhead can't be poisoned, so that's something. Alright, now Horn Attack. Let's get nice and horny. Alright, it's going for Tackle. Of course it went for Poison Sting and Poison Bait, why would it not? Of course, you know, I get poisoned, why would I not? That's in bad condition, are you sure? Good thing we have that one antidote. Alright, now we're cured of poison. Alright, now I'm off to see the Pokemon Collector at the Cape. Yeah, what a coincidence. I'm here to see that too, but you know, you guys are all in my way. Alright, now he's sending out Geodude. Alright, it's level 14 versus my level 15. Alright, Vine Whip. Get rid of that Geodude. Alright, Fleshlight will be able to get some valuable experience. Alright, he's about to send out Geodude. I think we should be fine. Not sure why Vine Whip has such low power points in this game, despite being such a, you know, not very good move. But, you know, funny enough, Razor Leaf has more, and, you know, it's a much better move. Alright, he's about to send out Machop. Alright, well, you can't send out a normal type against that, so that's gonna be, you know, kind of an issue. Oh well, alright, Machop does know Karate Chop, so we have to be kind of careful about that. You know, since that basically is a guaranteed crit in Gen 1. Oh, it doesn't do that much. It didn't do that much damage, thankfully. Thankfully, it didn't do too much damage, and I also crit him in return. Alright, he's about to use Geodude. Alright, might as well get Fleshlight in there to get that valuable experience. Alright, now, let's get Rock Hard on this rock. Let's get Rock Hard. Alright, now. Let's beat this Rock Hard, you know, ball Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, Geodude does look like a cancerous testicle. Not gonna lie. Alright, now, another adversary purified. Right now. I am sure one of the... Alright, now. And I will have to battle this last. My friend has a cute Pokemon, I'm so jealous. Oh no. Alright, now we're gonna have to battle this last. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Right now, Oddish. Oh wait, Oddish can do nasty things, so... Alright, at least if it goes for Sunspore, it won't be... At least it can't poison me. Luckily, Absorb is not very strong against, you know, poison. Alright, might as well get horny on the weed Pokemon. Yeah, Oddish really does look like weed. Yeah, have you guys ever seen Shiny Oddish? Yeah, Shiny Oddish does definitely 100% look like a marijuana leaf. And I think that's pretty funny. I think that's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, she's about to use Pidgey. Alright, now I might as well send out Ash to, you know, have that type advantage. I mean, it may not be a poison type, but, you know, it's a flying type, so it's weak to electric. Plus, it won't be able to do Sand Attack. Alright, another adversary made here. Alright, she's about to send out Oddish. Alright, Alright, for this one, I will send out Bird Up. Yeah, Bird is the word. Alright, now Bird is the word. Alright. Another adversary successfully here. Enemy defeated the last. Last, I'm not so jealous. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked, how do you like that? Alright, let's go. I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not just joshing you. I screwed up an experiment and got myself combined with Pokemon. Droll! The water. No. Alright, now help him out? Sure. When I'm in a teleporter, go to the PC and run the cell separation system. Yeah, remember in the anime it was just a costume, but in this one he, like, actually combined himself with a Pokemon. You know, kind of hilarious. I mean, that would have been kind of a... I mean, kind of, you know, that's kind of a tragic, you know, experiment. But, you know, it might, you know, help people, you know, understand Pokemon a little bit better, so, you know... Bill, yeah, thank you. I owe you one. Hey, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? Nah, that's a bummer. I gotta thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Have you received an SSN ticket? Alright, now, the SSN? Wait, isn't the SSN where, you know, Team Rocket attacked all the passengers because it was actually a trap set by them? Wait a minute. Then again, didn't they use, like, a fake it? Then again, you know, the boat, you know, in the anime was not the same as, you know, the SSN for some reason because it had a different name. So, technically it wasn't the same boat, but, you know, it was kind of similarly named. Yeah, kind of strange, huh? I guess Team Rocket were kind of banking on that fact. Not gonna lie, that's pretty clever of them. Right now, Right now, I will go to the Pokemon Center real quick. Alright, now, I think, alright, now. Now imagine if you stopped here and you weren't on your journey. Imagine no one stopped by here and you weren't on your journey. I mean, we already know that Gary motherfucking Okino stopped by there. Yeah, but did he ever? I guess he got a ticket too. I mean, did you know Gary get a ticket from, you know, him too? I mean, Gary, you know, obviously comes from money, so he probably, you know, got one on his own. Alright, I will battle all the trainers in here. Splash on first up, let's do this. Alright, now, Misty's gonna be pretty tough, not gonna lie. Your Starmie is pretty high level. Luckily, all these Pokemon are weak to grass. I was going for Bubble. Yeah, probably got the ticket before the experiment. Oh, you really think so? Oh, well. Alright now. Alright, Fleshlight definitely needs some experience. So I'm gonna Fine Whip these guys. Alright, critical hit, nice. Alright, Fleshlight cleared to level 17, that's pretty nice. Alright, about to send out Shelter. Alright, Shelter is an Ice type, so... Wait, does it have any Ice type moves at that level? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I do know it's very physically tanky, but, you know, Vine Whip does work off special in this game. Oh, wow, it crit on me. Of course it crit on me, why would it not? Which means that Bill probably did the experiment sometime, you know, sometime after he met Gary. Or Gary, you know, just left him in that state, you know, and, you know, didn't really care about him at all. You think Gary, you know, kind of left him in that state, you know, and didn't care at all? You know, I wouldn't put it past Gary motherfucking Oak, but, you know... That seems kind of a dick move, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Alright, she's gonna send out Goldeen. Wait, doesn't Goldeen know Peck? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Goldeen knows Peck. I am pretty sure Goldeen does know Peck. Yeah, I kind of predicted it would go for Peck. I mean, Gary isn't... Nah, Gary isn't that much of a dick. Yeah, I can't see Gary doing that. I can't see Gary being that much of a dick, really. I mean, he's a dick, but, you know, not that much of an asshole, really. Alright, Fleshlight cleared to level 18, that's good. Fleshlight is trying to learn Sleep Powder, but can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an earlier move to make room for Sleep Powder. Blue is different from Gary. Game Blue is certificates of the manga. Wait, is that worse or better? Alright, now. Nice, we learned Sleep Powder, which is probably one of the most sleep is one of the most broken, you know, elements in the entire game. Cool, we robbed the last of their lunch money. I mean, Blue is you know, compared to, you know, how everybody else and, you know, the manga is kind of a war criminal, you know, probably, you know, Blue in the manga is actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. You know, I'm kind of surprised, you know, that the Elite Four are kind of war criminals, though. Yeah, Gary and Blue are not the same character, completely different characters, in fact, despite the same appearance. Yeah. Kinda makes me wish the enemy was more like the manga or the games. But, you know, obviously they couldn't do that because Karens would complain. Yeah, we can't have nice things because of Karens. Man, let's try Fleshlight for... Alright, let's try Fleshlight for, for Staryu. Yo, you're a new face. Trainers who turn pro have a policy about Pokemon. What is your approach when you catch Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offense with water-type Pokemon. Alright, now let's battle the gym leader. I mean, that's what Yellow is for, but be more like the anime. I mean, that's true, yeah. I mean, that is true, yeah. And even then, the manga, Yellow manga was a lot different, yeah. Alright, he's going for Tackle. Alright, fine Whip. Might as well whip him good. Alright, fine Whip. Alright, she's using X Defense. I mean, that's not gonna help. I mean, you're more than welcome to, use that, but, that's probably not gonna help. Alright, I'll try Fleshlight just a little bit. Alright, let's see if I can land Sleep Powder. Alright, it's going for attack. Whoa, of course it crit on me. Why would it not? Alright, use Sleep Powder. Of course it would go. Alright, now. Alright, her Starmine's asleep. Alright, she's using X Defense. Alright, that's not gonna help. Not gonna help when I'm using special attacks. Alright, now it's asleep for a couple turns. Might as well take advantage of the sleep. Yeah, sleep is kind of broken because when it wakes up, it kind of uses up its turn. So, sleep is very devastating in this game. Alright, Fleshlight grew to level 19, that's good. Alright, Misty has been defeated, good. Wow, you're too much. Alright. You can have this Cascade badge to show you beat me. And he got $2,079 Poke Dollars for winning. The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime. Obviously, we're gonna need, to beat Misty to actually use Cut. And of course, we get Team 11, which is Bubble Beam. Yeah, Bubble Beam is, somewhat useful in this game. Not completely useless, but, there are better water moves. Surf DHM is, was much better. Yeah, there's no double or triple battles in this game, so, Surf is very viable. It's not like they're forcing you to, only play on doubles format. Unlike Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Alright, la-di-da-di-da, just wandering about. Alright now. Good thing our Bellsprout is getting nice and strong. Alright, we have to be Alright now, we're gonna have to be real careful, because there's gonna be a Team Rocket member up ahead. Alright now. Those miserable Rockets, look at what they did here. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. That cost me a bundle, it did. Yeah, plus, Team Rocket, if they're wanting to dig holes, is very evil. Hey, stay out, it's not your yard, huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander, don't you believe me? No, you're in someone else's yard. No, you're dressed like a rocket grunt, and you're in somebody's yard that you're not supposed to be in. Alright, now you send out Machop. Alright, Machop is, not the immediate threat. Yeah, I think this rocket, has a Drowsy or something. Alright, please don't crit. I mean, of course he crits. It's basically guaranteed, in Gen 1, given how crits work. Alright, now Squirtle level up. Alright, now he's about to use Drowsy. Oh wait, I have 2 poison types, don't I? Oof. Alright, Drowsy is gonna be a little rough because it has a pretty decent special stat. Oh, nice. That goes for Confusion. Please don't get confused. Please don't get confused. Alright, it's going for Pound, which is a little less dangerous than Confusion. Alright, we managed to beat the Drowsy, no problem. Alright, Squirtle is level 24. Squirtle is trying to learn Bites, but Squirtle can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete another move to make room for Bite. Which move should be forgotten? Get rid of Tail Whip so we can learn Bites, which is going to be a little more useful. And he defeated the Rocket. Alright, Team Rocket's rockin', but alright now. Okay, I'll return to Team Isol. Alright, finally, we got Team Dig. Dig is a very good move. I figured what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. Wait, you have a Diglett and you bought a TM to teach it dig? Okay, okay. Why did you have a Diglett and, decide... Diglett can learn it on its own. It's just in case I want to teach it to it a little bit earlier than, it does by level up. Alright, yeah. It's just to teach it a little bit earlier than, it levels up, but, it's whatever, really. Oh well, what's lost is lost. I mean, I literally got your TM back. Red, you gonna say something about getting the TM back? No? Well, okay. I guess it's ours now. Yeah, so technically we kinda stole it. Technically we lied by omission, so that means we technically stole it. I mean, if you want to be technical about it, I guess. That's unfortunate. Alright, our main character is, a thief. He would have probably made a good member of Team Rocket then. Alright, now, I know there's Meowth for sure in this grass. Alright, I know there's Meowth for sure in this grass somewhere. We just have to kind of run into it. Alright, come on. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, come on. No, it's Bellsprout. No, it's Bellsprout. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away. Alright now, come on, yeah. Alright now. Yeah, I'll probably take out a little bit of grinding. It's not like it's super rare or anything, but you know. It's Pidgey. Alright, my belt. Right now, I kind of need to switch up my Pokemon because Bellsprout's not very able to do much against these guys. You know, seeing as they're kind of highly resistant to Vine Whip. Oh well. Alright, might as well bird up. Oh no, it's going for Quick Attack, of course it does. Of course it goes for Quick Attack, why would it not? Alright, now let's peck it to death. Yeah, the annoying thing about Quick Attack is it's free. You know, it always has priority in this game. It's not even the strongest move, it's just that it has priority, so it's basically guaranteed damage. Unless I go for Quick Attack first, of course. Which I could be doing. Hey look, it's Meowth! Oh, there it is. Right now, we need to hit it with something really weak. Alright, we need to hit it with a move that's, you know, not gonna really kick its butt too much. Alright, now, hopefully a Poison Sting will be that. Oh, whoa, crit. No, you don't have to crit. Please don't crit on the Pokemon that I'm trying to capture. Alright, now, we got the Meowth. Alright, now, Meowth is going to be very good because, you know, because it can evolve into Persian, and Persian is very good in this game. You know, every time Persian does Slash, it's basically guaranteed damage. Adores circular objects, wanders the street on nightly basis looking for drop loose change. And also, of course, Meowth knows Payday as well. Alright now, in honor of Team Rocket, Alright now, in honor of Team Rocket, I'm gonna call it... I'm gonna, you know, come up with a name. Yes. Alright, we can't obviously put... Oh wait, actually we can. Jesse, alright now. Right now, in honor of, you know, Anime Team Rocket, you know, who are cool villains, we're gonna name it Jesse James. And of course it gets transferred. Alright, I'll worry about, you know, getting that later. I'll worry about going back and getting that later. Alright, obviously we need to go through here so we can get to, you know, so we can get there for Million City. Alright, and also I do plan on catching a Drowsy a little bit later. Alright, we'll probably take a little bit to get that first. Alright, now let's be real careful. Right, there are some tough trainers around here, so we do need to be careful. And there's a couple that are basically guaranteed to being countered. Alright, let's put Pinhead in. Alright, I'll put Pinhead in since, you know, he's at a decent level. Mio. Well, okay, I'll play. Alright, we're gonna have to battle this full trainer. And we're gonna have to battle this, you know, junior trainer. I almost said cool trainer. Cool trainers are a class that's a little bit later in the game. Alright, now let's get horny for the Pidgey. No, please don't sand attack me. No, my accuracy. Now, of course you go for Quick Attack. Why would you not? Missing. Oh no, missing every shot now. That sand attack is really annoying. Oh, at least, you know, Pinhead got to level 23. Pinhead is trying to learn Focus Energy. Do we want to learn Focus Energy? A move that, you know, is bugged in this game that, you know, lowers your crit rate? No, we don't want to learn that. We don't want to learn stuff that, you know, lowers our crit rate. Yeah, it's supposed to raise your crit rate, but it's kind of bugged in, you know, it's kind of bugged in Red and Blue. Yeah, it's kind of a well-known infamous bug. It's good if you want to, it's good in certain cases, you know, to have it, but, you know, it's very niche. Alright, they're about to, alright, now. Yeah, send out your Pidgey. Alright, now I'll take out the Pidgey. Alright, now another adversary successfully cleared. Trainer Trade just didn't work. I mean, you should probably get stronger Pokemon, really. Right, now I'll take you off, and I'll put on... Who should I put on? Yeah, I'll put on Squirtle for right now. Now, I don't remember what you have. Huh, you want to talk to me? I mean, not really. Not really. You're kind of in my way. And, you know, the rules of this game say whenever trainers meet, they have to battle. Kind of wish, you know, they kept that with, you know, more modern Pokemon games. You know, I think modern Pokemon games would have been a lot better if, you know, they kind of, you know, went away from, you know, the open world and, you know, went away from the open world aspects and, you know, kept it kind of similar to this. Or, you know, more like the 3D ones. If I'm gonna be, you know, 100% completely honest. I mean, no shade on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and, you know, also Legends Arceus, but, you know, I feel like it would have worked a lot better. Of course, you know, the Eradicate crits me. Alright, we're just gonna bite it. Luckily, Bite is pretty powerful. Yeah, I kind of think it would have worked a little bit better. You know, maybe that's just me, alright. Maybe that's just me, you're free to disagree if you want. I forgot there's also sailors and gamblers around here. Remember when Gambler was a class, you know, was a trainer class in, you know, Pokemon? Yeah, we can't have that anymore because, you know, Karens. Can't have that anymore because of Karens. Alright, now. Alright, I want to deposit Dorito. I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to deposit Dorito. Right now, and then we're gonna withdraw Jesse James. Yeah, sorry. Alright, I'm sorry, I know that Clefairy is very cute and everything, but, you know, you know, you see, I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. Do you like the fish? Friend, I like your style. Take this, young one. They gave us... Alright, the weird old fisherman gave us his old rod. Yep. Alright, that's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, we should stop by the Pokemon Barn. I'm pretty sure we're gonna start getting Great Balls now. Yeah, as for a ground-type Pokemon, he will beat Lieutenant... Wait, there's no Great Balls. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be Great Balls? Frick. Oh well, I might as well buy a bunch of regular Pokeballs then. I might as well buy a bunch of regular Pokeballs then. You know, I should probably buy some Repels too sometime. Yeah, the Repels are kind of, you know, yeah, it's a good thing, you know, in modern Pokemon game, Repels, you know, kind of when you run out, you know, they kind of ask if you want to use another one. Oh look, it's the Pokemon that I wanted. Alright, we encountered the Pokemon that we wanted right away, nice. Alright, might as well go for Tackle. Please don't kill it. Alright, disabled failed. No, why did you crit? No, Squirtle, you're not supposed to crit. Why did you crit? Please don't crit. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, I almost had it, you know, I got crit. Yeah, I mean, more power to you for critting, but, you know, I kind of wanted to capture that. It's kind of way I think, you know, the one thing, you know, modern Pokemon games need is, letting you, capture a fainted Pokemon letting you capture, wild fainted Pokemon. Yeah, that's something I feel that the games have needed for a while. I mean, they kind of sort of have that with, the raids. Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have went with I probably should have went with Bubble. Alright, now it's gonna take me a little bit of time, get... Alright, now might as well go with Bite. Might as well, it's the strongest move that, I have right now. Don't worry, Drowsy's not very rare, so we're gonna probably encounter another one soon. We'll probably encounter another one soon, so it should be fine. I do want to capture it on camera. I did kind of catch, Clefairy behind the scenes because I knew it was going to be kind of rare. So, I didn't do that on camera, obviously. Because I knew that would be, very difficult. Alright, might as well use Bubble. Alright, Tackle was disabled. Oh well, I want to use Bubble anyway. It's gone for Pound. Swirl's disabled no more. Might as well go with Bubble. Please don't crit. Alright, Water Gun was disabled, but I don't care about that. Alright, now we want to catch a Drowsy. Right now, yeah, we're gonna get a Hypno in this game. It's kind of discount Alakazam in this game. If you can't catch her, yeah, Abra's kind of hard to catch, and it's basically like, yeah, puts enemies to sleep to eat their dreams. Occasionally get sick from eating bad dreams. Alright, now we need it. Alright, now. Alright, now I need to come up with a good name for. Alright, now. Alright, now. Let's see if I can fit Whoops. Let's see if I can fit DeviantArt. Alright, I'm gonna put it. Alright, now. Alright, now, you guys know the joke. You guys know the joke about Hypno. Of course, it's Hypno. Why would anybody do anything else? DeviantArt. DeviantArt. Alright, you guys obviously know the joke that I'm going for. It's like the same one that everybody else makes, Hypno is known for two things, and, it's known for, that creepypasta that was made about it, and it's also known for being a for child snatching. Yeah, it's known for child snatching. Yeah, it's known for child snatching. Alright, now let's put Pikachu away. I might as well. I'm planning on capturing a very different, electric type later. Alright, let's capture DeviantArt. Yeah, we can. Alright, now. Alright, now let's check out DeviantArt. DeviantArt. Alright, I'm gonna save the game here. Yeah, I'm gonna go level up inside the Diglett tunnels or something, I guess. DeviantArt. Alright, now. Yeah, we need to level up. We obviously need to buff up. We obviously need to level up, and that's gonna be. We're gonna have to grind a little. I'm gonna have to grind for a little bit. I'll go do that in the Diglett tunnels, maybe. Seems like a good place to do that. Alright, let's see. We have plenty of people to raid. Alright, I think I know who to raid. How about we go raid Maria Puddingway? Raid Maria _Puddingway. Alright, now let's go check out what they're doing. By the way, thank you for being here, and I appreciate everybody who showed up. Remember to fly like that and shine like the moon, for weirder stuff dreams are made of. Yeah, obviously Dreams is, the superhero organization that, I lead. Alright, now. Alright, now, Rip Cities, Rig Message, just Moonback Raid. And goodbye.